Hi and welcome. It's Mark, successonthefly.com, broadcasting to you live from beautiful Vancouver, Canada. And I have a short explainer, learn out loud video that I want to share with you here today. And it's all about the value of providing value to your visitors, and the importance of having modern day communications channels that your ideal people are actually expecting, looking for, and are happy to engage with. When you come across most websites, you know this as well as anyone, and perhaps you're as guilty of it as most as well, is you tend to push and promote your newsletter sign up, generally though through a static sign up form, or perhaps through some type of pop-ups that really are irritating and can put your potential customers off. And so the beauty of chat is that you can use simple automations to deliver up and still get great opt-ins, even more than you might be getting now. In a very just a simple conversational way. And not only is it delightful for your visitors, but it's a seamless way of collecting additional information and providing a deeper, richer experience as well. The offers can be dictated by the link that you use that would fire off the chat window with your email sign-up form. So here, for example, is a great page to do that on when people want to find out more about the business or the person. They'll go to the Contact Us or the About Us page, and of course, the Contact Us page typically has, again, a lead generation form for people to sign up and ask questions and hopefully get some type of response back from the business on a somewhat timely basis. The beauty of a chat window, though, is that it's immediate. You can do something very similar and just have it tailor-made to answering a few questions that the person might have, shoot it off to you. You're immediately alerted. If you're online at the time, you could actually chat back and forth to help the person, or a default message would come up prompting for an email address, and you could email back their answers to their questions on a timely fashion, either off business hours or the next morning during business hour. But I digress. I apologize. There's just so many things that chat can do, and this is just the tip of the iceberg. But back to the reason I'm wanting to shoot this is to show you how you can deliver up a very welcoming opportunity for people to get on your newsletter list. And again, the link that will prompt this can be specific to a blog post that you might have, or again, the About page, which is a great place to again have it. So here we are, just a very simple mailbox, subscribe, plus free report, strategies to double your leads and sales fast. So all a person has to do is just click subscribe, and Bob's your uncle. The three dots are interesting because what I've done in this case is I've created a report in a card fashion here. And as you see, if a person mouses over, they can actually get a direct download. So if they didn't want to sign up for the newsletter, because people are very what's the word, increasingly hesitant about giving up their personal information. So that's fine, I get it, but I still want to thank them for their time on the site and still give them something of value. So an instant PDF download, and within the PDF, of course, is a link to get on the newsletter list as well. So all is not lost, but we're not pushing uh, getting on an email list, because that just smacks of, it's all about us. When successful businesses, you'd come to realize it's really all about your visitors and your customers, making them feel welcome, and not feeling that you're trying to push through pushy marketing tactics, the things down their throat. That'll turn people off. Again, people like to buy; they don't like to be sold. So anyway, this just gives the person an option as to which way to get the report, which is kind of cool, I think. And so. And again, if you have a specific, a bullet list sheet, you know, uh, different other lead magnets, as well as subscribe to our email newsletter. Those specific offers can pop up on specific pages that you share the link with in the back office of the program that fires off these chat windows. Okay, so I'm just going to go in the back office and show you what that looks like and how you can get this up and running, within a few minutes. Okay, so I'm just going to. Okay, we're back, and we are back, and I'm in the back office dashboard of the Tidio live chat program that I use and certainly highly recommend. So one of many bots that are templated is the subscribe form. So all you have to do is just highlight the subscribe form, and I'm just going to bring it up here and edit it in real time so you can see how simple it is. And if you're not familiar with automations, they are a marvelous way to save you time and energy, and still provide great service to your ideal person. And I think we're back. That was a bit of a glitch, and okay, we're still all good. So here in the edit screen, on the subscribe form, as you can see, we start out with a trigger. So the light blue nodes are known as triggers. So this fires off the automation, and then well, let's just start with that. So double clicking that, and these nodes are all brought out from the right hand side panel here, and we have different triggers that are very useful. Okay, so now up popped the window. As you can see, I have the website /about. So this is the page that we just saw, offering up the newsletter subscription and the PDF download. So you can, again, if you want to have multiple subscribe forms, you just clone this automation, which is a simple copy, and then just open up the new copy and drop in the the post page, a different website page that you wish for the subscribe form to pop up, or any page that you want to have offering up a lead magnet and getting a subscriber. So it's that straightforward. So I'll just close that off. So that's the trigger when a visitor opens a specific page. And then now we have, as you remember, what is known as the decision card message. And you can just use one or more if you wish, visually. Again, the mailbox it comes in the populated ready to go template. Just change out your personal message. Then just tap in subscribe me, and you'll be good to go. If you wanted to include something else, you just upload an image of your awesome lead magnet, a little bit of text, and then a button that says, yes, I want the PDF, something, welcoming. Just make sure you close that out. And then what we need to do is we need to now marry this up with a chat as an action. So all the different actions, again, are the darker blue, and there's the whole menu of them here. So you just pull it off from the off of the menu, and it just sits in your edit area. And when you double click it, you can obviously type in your message, and you can put emojis in and all that type of thing. And what you need to do, though, and the beauty of this program is they will always alert you if something it needs fixing. So that's great. Now these, I'll just very quickly go. Remember, the decision card will branch off to the first is the subscribe. And just to keep it, very simple, easy peasy for the first time out, all you have to do is drop in a bit.ly link that would link up to your subscribe form itself. So again, it's kind of a cheat, because once the link is clicked up, will pop a form that people would have to put in their name and email address. But that's fine. That'll get you going as you start getting more comfortable with how these flows get put together. Otherwise, it becomes a little more complex, and I'd certainly hate you to stop because of the seeming complexities of things. The other decision card was again offered up through the chat message action here. And I'm just double clicking to get that up, and all we are showing here is the again, after the person has asked for the and clicked, they want the downloadable PDF. It's that's great. Here's your copy. Tap the link below, and you're good to go. So again, we've included a bit.ly link there, which is a hyperlink, and people have immediate access, and they don't have to give up name or email address for that. So I'm just going to click out of that, and just to show you how these nodes get tied together. You just double click on the okay, so I'm just going to destroy for the moment the message flow between the decision card and the follow-up chat. Okay, now to get that back, as you can see, the nodes pop in and out. I just drag and drop. It's that easy. Boom, we're good to go. I'll just X out of that and save. And that is how you put together your first opt-in to email subscriber form. And of course, you'll want to test it out. So all you have to do is, when you click on the automation, I'll just show you up here one of the options, as are all of the automations. It shows as option, and when you click option, oh yes, then you have to move it to active, pardon me. Because prior to this, we were just in the sandbox, building it and testing it out. Then once you're good with it, then you tap the button to active, and the other one that says start when operators are offline, of course, is you want to apply that as well. And there's a beautiful way to test again within the back office environment, so that you know everything is firing and good to go. And I think my screen is still recording here. In any event, it's coming up, and the nice thing is you can play with it, and just to make sure that everything is working fine before you actually do go live. So we're just waiting for it to populate here, and there we go. So visually, that's again what we've come to expect. And then we'll just tap the subscribe button, and there we go. And awesome, just tap the link below, and as I mentioned, this will pop up the opt-in form. Again, that's a bit of a cheat, but that'll get you going quickly. I'll just show you um, what I have put together, and what a typical flow will actually look like. I've created a dynamic automation so that when people either click the first a visitor comes on the site, or they click on the chat icon, or they open up a specific page, we've got a great flow that handles each of those inquiries, and this is what that looks like. So again, these are 3 triggers that will open up and fire the I'll show you the first question here. So these are on specific pages, or when people hit the chat icon, this will fire up. It's again, it's an action button that is dragged off from the menus, and so this says, we're here to help. Any questions? Use the live chat window here, or the phone, or email, whatever way you want. Is cool with us. So then we've just added the quick reply buttons. The chat would be, always visible and available, but the phone and the email buttons would go to, if they were tapped, they would go to one of the flows here. And if that were the case, then the next, let's say, you can see the nodes connected here is phone in this case. Email is over here. If they had clicked phone, then we come back and say, yes, definitely we can do that. Would you like us to call you now? Yes, please, or later, please. And so then, again, as you can see, this is all, very simple, question answer building decision trees. So if they said, yes, please, then we will pull off a question trigger, which when opened, I always like to start with the first name. Some of the templates here just start with email, and go from there. But I always like to ask for their name, because then we can personalize the conversation as it continues using their first name. And here we are. Sure thing. What's your first name? So then the additional benefit is that we need to validate that they're typing in a name, and if they type in something, like numbers or whatever, then an error message comes up. Whoops, really. Additionally, you want to make sure that the save answer as a contact property, again, we're collecting, this person's information in the back office so that we can continue communicating with them. And so their name would be, under the start of the build of their little, contact card, if you will. So I will just click out of that and then just show you how this gets personalized in the next step. And the question in the next step is going to be asking them for their email. And okay, so again, another question card, and got it. Pleased to meet you. And then there's a way to utilize the brackets, so that whichever name they have, whatever their name is, it actually populates up here. So it would be pleased to meet you, Mark, in my case. I mean, the amazing power of this, I can't stress enough, because it will blow the socks off of your prospects and customers as well. And they probably know what's going on, but by the same token, it shows that you've gone the extra step. You're on the cutting edge. Yet another, of many reasons of why they're doing business with you. And so, what's your best phone number that you'd like us to call you on? And again, you'll be collecting that information on the back office. And so I think you get the idea. Question, answer. At the end, the operator, which would be you as a solopreneur, or one of your staff, would actually get notified that someone has come through the sequence, and is waiting for a phone call. I mean, how cool is that? So you can, if it's during business hours, you can call them back, within a few minutes. You've got a new client. If they choose to, on the decision tree earlier, to book an appointment at a later date, it's question, answer, and then we give them a link to your to the online calendar, so they can book next week Tuesday at 2 in the afternoon. Fine. Question, answer. Thank you very much. We'll talk to you then. Again, the operator is then notified that they need to schedule next Tuesday at 2, because Bob Smith of ABC number whatever has scheduled a call at a future date. And then of course there's the question and answers for someone who'd like a response back to an emailed in question. So this can get quite complex, but again, the beauty of this is, once it's done, and you're leveraging the power of not only just technology, but utilizing a communications platform that, again, people are expecting, and again, happy to engage with. And make sure that anytime you make changes or have things done, that you hit the big green save button. Otherwise, you'll be in a world of grief. So I know this was a bit of a ramble, a bit of a long video, but I hope you can start seeing the benefits of utilizing chat automations. I think the first step is, and one of the most valuable ones to you, would be starting to test your existing lead generation for your email subscription list against what I've just shown you as a very subtle, welcoming offering of that option. Or another lead generation, awesome lead magnet on specific pages, and blog posts specifically, where your lead magnet would be congruent with the the blog post, and see what kind of responses that you get. I think that you'll be astounded by the results, and look forward to continuing on learning and putting more of these automations in place. And they're all designed to help your visitor, cut and the clutter, and give them helpful nudges to help them across the finish line. So in my estimation, anything that can help, speed up the lead to sales process is helpful for the visitor and helpful for you, and it's a win-win. So on that note, I want to thank you for your time. And in summary, Mark Huber, broadcasting from beautiful Vancouver, Canada, successonthefly.com. Always here and available to talk to you about the benefits of incorporating chat in your world. And until we speak, all the best of continued success. Goodbye for now.